Once upon a time in a cottage, there lived a girl named Lucy, a young talented girl who lived with her parents. One day, the king was making rounds around his kingdom. He came to the village where Lisa lived. The king caught the scent of Lisa's pie, so he decided to stop by. Once the king entered their house, Lisa's parents started to praise and boast about what a great cook Lisa really is. But the king was not interested and started to leave. In order to stop the king from leaving, her father told a great lie, saying that Lisa could spin straw into gold, and that really had caught the king's attention. The king was very delighted to hear the news, as he knew he could use Lisa's ability to help improve his poor kingdom. Thus, he called for the girl and took her to a tower room filled with straw and a spinning wheel. The king demanded Lisa to turn the straw into gold, or else she would be sentenced to death. Realizing that he has endangered his daughter's life, the father tried to take back his words by saying that he was only joking, but the king was very stern with his decision. In the tower, Lisa had given up all hope and cried alone. Suddenly, a little man appeared in the room and agreed to help her turn straw into gold in return for her necklace, and again the following night for her ring. The king was thrilled. He became greedier and demanded for more gold. Later, the king commanded his servants to search for every last wisp of straw that they could find in the countryside for Lisa, so she could turn them into gold. The king promised Lisa that he would take her as his queen if she manages to grant his wish, or he would chop off her head. While Lisa was locked in the tower, her parents came, and Lisa told them about the strange little man that helped her to change straw into gold. Lisa was worried that she had nothing else to offer him as an exchange for his help. Her father taught her to promise anything the little man asked, even if she could not keep it. Later that day, as Lisa was sitting sadly on the floor, the little dwarf appeared for the third time and offered his help. Since Lisa had nothing to offer him, the strange creature requested for the girl's firstborn child when she becomes queen. Time passed by so quickly. After a year, the king and Lisa had a baby son. One night, the little man returned to claim his reward. The queen was frightened and offered all the wealth she had to keep her baby. At first, the little man refused. However, he finally agreed to give up his claim for the child, only if the queen manages to guess his name in 3 days. Jason? Oliver? The first 2 nights, she failed to answer correctly. Before the last night, Lisa's parents followed the little creature to the wood and overheard him singing.
Wife and family I have none, but tomorrow I'll have the king's own son. Tricks and riddles are my game, Rumpelstiltskin is my name.
When the creature came to the queen on the 3rd day, she successfully revealed his name, and Rumpelstiltskin lost his bargain. He was furious, so he stepped on the floor so hard that he vanished in a puff of smoke. In the end, Lisa's father learned his lesson and promised never to boast and brag again. The end.